So today we're going to start working with more pedigrees, and we're going to work with this one story. And I'm going to show you how I came up with this pedigree tomorrow, or depending on when you're watching this today, you will be drawing your own pedigrees, and that is the eventual goal. But today and tomorrow, our primary focus is just to learn how to read them and put correct genotypes in them. So the one we did today, you're working with today, are based on a family called Julie and Evan. And when I do these are always going to be somewhat of a numbered list. And don't focus immediately on the whole story. Just focus on one step at a time. On occasion, they'll start in the middle and you'll be told grandparents' names, but for all the ones that I'm going to ask you to do, they will work from top to bottom. So the way I do these is I use them as a checklist, and I check off and I draw using our symbols we learned yesterday. So for example, female is a circle, male is a square. So, and there's the marriage line that connects them, and then the offspring line that goes down. So Julie and Evan have 5 children. So we're going to know that the parents we're talking about are Julie and Evan. So I'll connect them with the marriage line or the offspring line, depending on how you want to look at it. And we have Julie, and always label them with their names. When you're working on these, you want to think, where am I going to put the genotype? So sometimes it's good to leave a nice amount of space or even put a line underneath them so that you know that when you go back, you're going to be writing in something. So Julie and Evan, and they have children. So you draw that down line. And they have 5, so we really want to spread this one out. Nice line. And remember, it's oldest to youngest. So Jeremy is the oldest. So I'm going to use a checked off Julie and Evan. Jeremy is the oldest, followed by Stacy, Sarah, Cam, and Aiden. So Jeremy is the oldest, and he is male, so it's going to be square. And I'm going to try to space these out as evenly as possible. So we know we have 5. All right. And Stacy. So we want to label Jeremy. We have Stacy, who's female. Sarah, who's female. Cam, who's male. So that one gets a square. And then Aiden, who's male. You noticed I'm not obsessed with anything down here. I'm going one step at a time. So 2, I'm checking that off. Okay, 3, Stacy marries Joey. All right, so we're gonna put this line here. We're gonna label Joey. Sometimes these get cramped, messy. You can always make a second draft. We got that one. They have one son named Steve. So from there, we'll draw this line down because that shows offspring, and a square because they have a son named Steve. All right, Cam. So we have no more information on Jeremy, Stacy. I'm gonna skip Sarah over here. Cam marries Jess. I'm gonna put this one this direction. All right, they have one son named Seth, then a daughter named Audrey. So they have 2 children. So we take that down. And because there's 2, we have to make this line extend a bit. Okay, and their son's name was, Seth. Gets a square, and Audrey gets a circle. Okay, that one's done. 7, Aiden marries Carrie. So I'm gonna put a circle here and label the circle Carrie. Okay, they have 2 sons. So we're gonna have to draw this line down. This is 2. Okay. The oldest is Alec. And the youngest is Matt. All right. So this is how you would draw one. It's a little messy. I'm writing sideways. Take it one step at a time. Make sure you use a checklist. If you're on the computer using a checklist, remember we can highlight.